do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out.
Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. This is my last video for the night, y'all. I gotta go to bed for work, bro. I don't know why I do this to myself, bro. I should have been reacting all weekend, bro, but I've been being lazy, y'all. I'm sorry, bro. But let's get to it. It's 30 Old by Antonio Talks. Go ahead, like that. We gonna go ahead and make sure that locked. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
So as I'm currently recording this video, it is December 31st, aka New Year's Eve. The reason I did quotations right there is because we all know the real New Year's is in April when springtime hit, but I digress.
Bro, I thought I was the only one, because I remember talking about this like a minute ago, like a few years ago, actually, because I was like, dude, on every, whatchamacallit, Zodiac, like, so like, how the Zodiacs work, right? I know y'all don't like Zodiacs and all that, whatever, cool. Like I said, I don't care what you believe in, whatever, bro, real talk, bro, but like, I do believe like some Zodiac stuff, they are a little accurate, a little bit, you know what I'm saying, enough to where it's like, it can make a generalization based off of your Zodiac sign. So yeah, the first Zodiac sign is Aries. Aries, it starts in April. Well, not April exactly, but late March, like March 23rd, I want to say 23rd to like April 21st, something like that. So yeah, that's like the first Zodiac. So really, that's when like the first New Year is, because that's when the sun is actually like that. Like, that's the first position of the sun, because that's how the Zodiacs go. It goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. What's that? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. That's how it goes. And then after Pisces is back to Aries. And Aries is number one. So that's why he's saying April should be the first New Year. I know that's a little crazy that I know that. But yeah, I like to look up certain, like when I was younger especially, I was like, I wouldn't call myself a geek. I don't know. I just like to learn shit, bro. So, and I thought it was cool. Like, everybody talk about Geminis. Like, it was some girls in my school. You're a Gemini. I don't like Geminis. I search it up. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool as hell then, because motherfucker, all your, look, the best rappers, Geminis. Kendrick Lamar, like best artists, like rappers, whatever. Kendrick Lamar. Freaking Kanye. Look, I know, you know, we don't like him right now, whatever. We got some bad apples. We got a lot of bad apples, actually. We're Gemini, whatever. Kanye, Biggie, Tupac. And then even you want to go like a woman, Jessie Reyes right now. Yeah, we really like that, bro. Y'all can't mess with us, bro. Real talk, bro. So, hey, I'm just saying, bro. Let's go ahead and get back into this. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasted like 2-3 minutes talking like this.
I digress. Tomorrow is New Year's, and that will mark 10 years since everybody's favorite year, 2016. It also puts us closer to the year 2050 than the year 2000, which is just mind-blowing. And also, for me personally, I turn 25 next year. Yes, I know. Hit me with the unks. But in today's video, man, I want to like do a part 2 to my pushing 30 video. It was only 5 minutes long, very short, but I was basically talking about ageism and how my generation, Gen Z, we are so fixated on age and being young forever. Now, 30 years old, to a lot of younger people, it seems very old. When I was in my teens and when I was younger, I thought the same thing. Now that
I never thought 30 was that old, because my mom was like 30 when I was like, how many years apart are we? Because she's 82, so it's 26, so she's about to be 44. I'm 22, 23, so 19 years apart. So then that means, wait, right? Is that right? 19? Because I'm about to be 23, she about to be 44. No, 21, I'm tripping. 21 years apart. So that means by the time I was 9, she was like 30. So it's just like I never thought 30 was that crazy. Like my mom, and she still looked the same like since I've been like a kid to me. So, probably lost a little bit more weight, but yeah. I don't know. I never thought 30. I really don't think 40 is that crazy either. I don't think it's, but 40 is like, yeah, you up there though. But like 30 is like you live for a quarter century and 5 years. So it's like that's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? You at least have had 25 years of consciousness. Well, for certain people, because I guess a lot of people say they don't start getting self-actualized until they're like freaking 10 or something, bro. I was self-actualized at like 3 or 4, bro. Like I remember stuff from 3 or 4. Like I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting closer and closer to that age. It's like, it's still very young. Now, y'all know I always got to bring race into everything. That's just me. But I recently came across a tweet, and it was interesting to me. Someone tweeted, "Black people got to let that 30 years old mentality go." I'm pretty sure that's rooted in some subhuman slavery bullshit. He might not be wrong. That's why we gonna look into it. So I just looked up the lifespan of slaves in America. The average lifespan of an enslaved person in America varied, but was tragically short, with some estimates for the U.S. around 30 to 36 years, while brutal sugar plantations in the Caribbean saw life expectancies as low as 7 to 9 years.
Whoa.
Golly. So I'm not trying to reach or anything, but we can see that correlation right there. Now, I find this funny because I don't think, like, in the white community, I'm not white, so I don't know, but as far as, like, when I hear them talk, I don't think they use 30 as a very old marker. I came across this conversation, and these dudes were talking. It was in some, like, podcast. They were all white men. And I swear, one of them was like, "Man, we just some kids. Whole time, them niggas was like 28, 29. I'm like, I don't, what's a kid? And maybe this was just an instance, but I don't know. Now I want to move away from race because, in my honest opinion, I feel like we just live in a generation, white or black. Everyone is fixated on age. Everyone wants to be the youngest to do things. If you listen to any of these high schoolers, bro, they want the fastest car now. They want millions of dollars, and it's just like at the snap of a finger, no work put in at all. And what people don't understand is, man, you're gonna get the best satisfaction during the grind. Like, it's the anticipation, until getting to your goal. I like to make the analogy for all my gamers, right? Everybody played GTA 5 online. When you was level 1, when you was grinding that game, when you was getting to that, trying to get to level 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that was when it was the most fun. When you got to the highest level and you had all the mansions, all the cars, all the guns, it was boring. You know what I'm saying? And this
is the issue now is that, like, even with GTA 5 and stuff, people that there's still people that have never played GTA 5 and they're just not getting of age to even, like, play it and stuff. They just buy the freaking shark card shit, and it's like, yeah, they really ain't got to do too much. Like, they got the money and they got the DLC shit, so it don't matter. They can buy the penthouse there. But a better analogy would be like 2K, right? When I was younger, I enjoyed building up my 2K character, right? I enjoyed it a lot because I didn't have money to go get VC. My mom didn't have money to go get VC. Mind you, I was playing on 2Ks, like, the servers were down, so it was SP. What y'all know about them SP points, bro? Them skill points. Y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. So, yeah, I enjoyed that until I was able to catch up and actually, like, start buying 2K, like, as it came out yearly and stuff like that, and buy VC and stuff like that. And the only reason why I would even want to buy VC is because grinding the character out takes too freaking long, and then they start raising how much stuff costs with the VC, and then on top, like, they hit you with an inflation for VC, bro. It's so stupid. But at the end of the day, my point here says is, like, it's when I was younger, everything was so much funner, like grinding stuff out. No, nowadays it's about instant gratification. Okay, I'm not trying to grind my 2K player out to get to 85 just to still be trash. Which I'm not, like, trash. I'm just saying, because you're going to get on the court and it's going to be 3 dudes that are already 99 and the rest are at least 90. And everybody can shoot. So that's the issue now. It's just the gap now. Like, the gap from something that's good to great is just, it's so huge now compared to, like, it being trash. Like, there's such a huge gap for trash people, but the gap for good to great is still as huge as that because of people having instant gratification issues. That's what it is. I wish everybody did grind out their 2K players still. That was the fun time. Like, when I could hop on the court as a brown shirt and not have to worry about hearing nobody mouth, "Man, what the fuck you doing on the court, brown shirt?" Man, get off the court. Get off the court. Da-da-da-da. Man, go ahead, lead the game. Man, you trash. Da-da-da. Like, it's just a whole other thing. So, I understand what you're saying, Antonio, but that's the issue with our generation and younger right now. It's instant gratification.
Why we see so many rich people nowadays, influencers saying they got mental problems. Castanet coming out saying he had mental problems. And a lot of people can't fathom that money don't equate to happiness. Although money does make things easier, it will not automatically equate to happiness. And I think the thing is, bro, with Castanet, even not even to pivot, me and him around the same age. I think he's 23, I'm 24. But Kai is, that nigga done did everything. Any accomplishment you want to think about, man, he's most famous, most money, met LeBron James, like, damn. Nigga, I want to meet LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He's done did all that. So maybe he just feel, you know? But to get back on track, man, you know, even the age of 30, 40, 50, these ages aren't old. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't hit their stride until maybe mid-30s, early 40s, you know? Everybody's on a different chapter in their life. Things are going to happen at different times, man. So stop stressing over your age, all right?
I'm 40 and I wasted my life. I've got nothing to show for it. No house, no savings, no career that I'm proud of. And if you're in your 20s or even your early 30s and you think you've got time, I'm telling you right now, you don't. In my 20s, I thought I was, super deep and cool, and because
they do all this fear mongering, like, cause of, I'm 40, y'all. Don't waste your time. Then they start selling courses. That's how they get y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta exposing the game right now, cause these folks making a bag off of y'all. That's how they get you.
I had tattoos, and I knew some obscure bands, and played drums, and I thought being different was a personality. I wasn't building anything real. I was just chasing sex and novelty, hooking up with women because I was addicted to the high, not the connection, just the rush. I wasted so many hours just trying to get validation from people who didn't care if I lived or died. At the end of the day, I thought my life was meaningful because it looked good.
Okay, that's a good point, man. It never live your life for others. Okay, You know what I'm saying? Don't live for your parents. And if you are a parent, bro, don't lose yourself trying to do all this stuff for your kids. Like, I'm a parent. I'm a young parent of 3. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be one of my goals this year, is just to kind of get back into doing a lot of things I was doing before a parent. Like, I used to always go play basketball. I used to go to the gun range a lot. But when I became a father, like, so I had twins first, you know what I'm saying? So that was a handful. Me and my girl, like, we was stressing. Then we had another one. But things are getting easier now, you know what I'm saying? So one of our goals for this new year is to, like, just prioritize ourselves more. You got to be the best version of yourself for your kids. So, always put yourself first, but also, you get what I'm saying, bruh. Damn, why am I getting mad? Hold up, because y'all get what I'm saying, bro, right?
Those, look on MySpace. But, all I was doing was burning through the most valuable years of my life.
I think a lot of people after 30 begin to question their choices and think, if I could just go back in time and change XYZ thing, my life would be completely different. Right, no. But I actually watched this show recently that completely changed my perspective on a lot of this. It's called Becoming Erica. I'll give you a summary of the first episode. So Erica is a 32-year-old woman. She ends up going through a breakup. She gets a therapist. She tells this therapist that she wishes she could go back in time to some pretty pivotal events in her life and change them, because she thinks that if she would be able to change them, her life would be completely different. So this therapist actually has the power to let her go back in time and change some of these events. So the first event was high school prom. What had happened originally was that she got really drunk. A bunch of her friends made fun of her. She ruined the night. And so this time when she went back, she decided not to drink at all. But then what ended up happening, because she decided to not drink at all, her friends got mad at her. One of her friends got too trashed because she was mad at her for not drinking with her at all, and then ended up staining her dress, and then the friend ended up going into the hospital. Erica had to watch her while she's going to the hospital. Meanwhile, the guy that she was trying to dance with at prom ends up making out with another woman. The main point of the episode and the show in general is that Erica keeps going back to certain memories in her life and trying to change them, thinking that if she could just do the right.
That just sounded so stupid and so white. I'm sorry. I was gonna say though, that reminds me of y'all ever seen the movie Minutemen? I think it's Minutemen, and it was made by Disney. Bro, I used to love that movie, bro. I watched that movie so many times, bro. But I haven't seen that in a while. But basically, these 3 dudes, they end up going back in time and basically stopping embarrassing stuff happening to people. Then they would jump back to their time, but it ended up causing a black hole or whatever. So it was crazy. But you guys should watch it though. It's similar to that, but not as stupid as that. That sounded stupid to me. I'm sorry.
Right thing this time, that everything in her life would have been different. But instead of it actually being better, a lot of times a new problem ends up happening. And I think the reason this is so important, a lot of times people as they get older, they tend to look back on their younger days and think that they should have done a bunch of things differently, not realizing that their environment was different than it was now. And a lot of times how we act is based off of our environment. So for example, for me, of course, I wish that I could go back into high school and middle school because I was a really big people pleaser. Because I was a people pleaser, I had a lot of issues growing up. A lot of my friends would kind of, secretly bully me. I was kind of the laughing stock of my friend circle. I ended up actually being homeschooled sophomore year because I was getting so bullied. And of course, I would love a world where I could just go back and change things and make myself more confident, thinking that it might get me better results. But the truth is that me being more confident or me being more kind isn't going to make my environment less mean.
Ageism don't work on me. Nigga, I felt younger the day I turned 30. Turning 30 is beautiful. This is my age gap right here. I felt a little out of place in my 20s anyways, but you never gonna tell me I'm too old for shit. Nigga, I'd be 100 years old still posting. I don't give a fuck. But why is it that these young people think the older you get, the less value you have? What are y'all gonna do when y'all turn 25, 30? You just gonna give up on life and stop enjoying yourself?
Right. That's the thing, bro. Like, you will see somebody having fun, they'll be like, nigga, you 30, go start a family. And that shit be funny sometimes, but it really be like, damn, what's up with y'all? Why y'all so miserable?
Especially saying that, like, 30 now is different. We built social media, bro. We are like grandfathered into all this new age shit that y'all love. Yeah. We was here when Instagram was just selfies, nigga, and people posting just random shit from work. Like, we was here when Facebook wasn't shit. We was here when MySpace was the shit. Why will we disappear as this bunch of snot-nosed ass kids that don't know history pop up? Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. So that, you're 30, that shit don't work on me. Especially as a rapper. Because all the best rappers right now is like 30, 35 plus, nigga. Like, Clips just dropped a classic. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That shit's amazing. All the old...
them niggas 50. That's Pusha T and Malice. Them niggas like 50, bro.
Nigga, Slick Rick just dropped an album. Common and Pete Rock just dropped an album. Like, you're not going to...
Nigga, Killer Mike won a motherfucking... Bro, that's so crazy. Killer Mike won a Grammy, nigga. Like, 2 years ago. Well, 2023. So, like, come on, bro. Quit playing, bro.
Tell me I'm too old for nothing. J. Cole is in his late 30s. Drake is in his late 30s. Kendrick is in his late 30s.
Nigga, Cole 40 years old, bro. My nigga, man, that nigga 40 years old, bro. Bro, that nigga about to be 40. What he about to be? 1985, he arrived. In 1985, he arrived. Shit, bro, that nigga, old, y'all. He getting old, gang. He about to be 41, bro. End of this month, bro. 1985, I arrived.
A lot of these 20-something-year-old niggas don't last longer than a year or two.
They don't. Sure. That's when, like, the current span of rappers, they come in early teens, late 20s. Yeah. They out the door soon. And one thing I'm noticing is that all the OGs, they still in the game. The rappers, when I was a kid, they still in the game. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, them niggas. I remember when they first came out, I was in damn near elementary school. They still they still popping. That shit crazy. It's just something about the generation, like, we just want shit too fast. And, you got to slow down. You got to build up organically. You know what I'm saying? You got to build it up.
Like, Jizz like 35, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Organically, like, at a pace. One thing I'm realizing, bro, if you just shoot up, you're not really building a fan base. It's going to be hard.
Because they riding trends. Hell, Playboy Cardi is the same age as me. Nigga, you will never tell me I'm too old for shit. I'll be 100 years old spitting bars, nigga, dropping content. You can't stop this shit. Ageism can kiss my ass, and you kids better learn how to get used to growing the fuck up, because it don't stop. Life don't stop when you turn 25, nigga.
That's it for this video, man. I just want to hop on here real quick and just talk. You know what I'm saying? It's New Year's Eve. Another year down the hatch. And one thing to my youngest, bro, like Buddy was just saying, life do not stop when you get to 25, 30, 35, 40. In fact, bro, you be in your peak physicality around like 30 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to cut that out, bro. It's just a social media thing.
Young Don, 30, 31, I think now. Come on.
For real, though. You know what I'm saying? You go in real life, bro. People ain't really talking like this, you know? But I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check.
Hey, man. Hey, WVid, bro. WVid, bro. WVid, bro. Hey, man. with that said, y'all, I'm about to take my ass to sleep. I got work. I'm about to be tired than a bitch tomorrow. It is what it is, though. I do this for y'all. I do this for me because I enjoy making these videos, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. I am a YouTuber, okay? I have 70 videos out right now already. This is technically my 70th video filmed or whatever. Nigga, I am a YouTuber, bro. I'm about to be at 100 vids. You're not finna tell me that I'm not a YouTuber, bro. The fuck? I am an artist. I make music too. I have like over 100 songs out. I don't care. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care if I got one view on every single video that I drop. I don't care if I got one stream on every single song that I drop. I am an artist. I am an artist. Okay? Excuse me. But yeah, with all that said, bro, I love you. If you watching this video for real, go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Listen to my music at all caps j.shep or on here at IamJShep3 or on Instagram and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I appreciate you. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos, and watch the next video that comes out after this one. Till then, until next time, deuces.